Look at that.
Oh, wow. I think right there, we would make a cool crew in school.
Yeah.
I feel like we would be friends in
Do you reckon you'd have hung out?
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
Not me. Look at me. I look like an accountant from Maidenhead.
Always need a good accountant. Always need that in the
Hello
team.
there.
You do look like an
I
accountant.
look like, even at that age, I'd probably drive some Mondeo. Hello.
Asim, my God.
I used to always never turn up for anything like school trips and the picture day. Never used to come. This is the only time I came, and I was 100% high, and I had my eyes closed, all of them. So they just, you know, normally they sell it to you.
Yeah.
They say it's whatever, £7, your mum will pay it. They just gave it to me for free, and they were like, it's all right.
It's a very strong start for the most embarrassing teenager. Let's have a look at Martine. Let's have a look at you.
The hair.
Whoa. Look at that.
This
You're not
was a-
expecting the photo?
Of course, yeah. Most definitely, you know, eyes and teeth. I'd started stage school. I'd gone to Italia Conti. And I absolutely loved Kylie Minogue. She's just in the background, and she had a perm.
I'm getting a strong Kate Bush vibe from that.
I loved Kate Bush too.
that.
I used to love Kate Bush.
I'm going to decide which of you goes in the box after those photographs, and it is, I don't think there's any argument. I don't think we'd have any argument from anyone when we say that Asim...
Yes.
Thank you. Like, I embraced it, you know what I mean? Like,
You said about bunking off, and that's the only time you turned up for the photograph. Were you a big bunker?
I was, and you know what it was? It was like, I didn't bunk the whole day. I was very selective bunking. So I'd go in the morning, I'd sign in,
Yeah.
and then I'd go bunk, go, you know, whatever, come back for lunch, sign myself in, bunk again. So, do you know what I mean? I was very elusive. I never got caught.
Where did you go?
Well, in the Heath, we, like... the Heath. It was, you know, it was a massive, you know, in Hounslow. And we used to, like, build houses there almost. Like, we used to get old sofas and, like, you know, a little kind of
Junk,
smoking
just
den.
junk, yeah.
Just junk. And, like, even decorate it, you know, someone bring a table and...
And you were smoking a lot of weed back then?
I was, yeah. You know, I don't do it anymore. But, yeah, back in the day, it was a big part of our kind of our culture. I don't know. It was, like, hip-hop and smoking weed. And we were very chilled. Like, we weren't, like... We just smoked weed, played football. Yeah. To do anything.
How were you getting away with it? You know, it's hard enough to get away with
it is.
smoking when I was a teenager, trying to get that off your clothes.
It is. So I used to just say I had hay fever, going home, my eyes would be red, and I'd be like, oh, bloody pollen, not pollen around today.
What's that, to your family?
Skunky pollen. Oh, that's skunky pollen.
And your parents didn't, they bought that?
Yeah.
Hay fever?
And it was my mum.
Oh, you poor thing.
I think, you
then
know
you
what,
get some antihistamines.
Yeah, I think I was a bit of a golden boy with my mum, like, you know what I mean? And, like, even to a point where my mum once found my whole stash, like, everything, the bong, the Rizzler, and then I just went, it's my mate's. And she bought it. And then, you know, she was like, he needs to sort his life out. I went, yeah. He needs to get a grip.
Yeah, that loser.
Yeah, God. Worried about him, actually.
Big weed smoker, Martine?
I wasn't very good with the weed smoking. I'd try it, and I'd just, like, go and then pass out in a beanbag. And I'd miss the whole party.
Were you a big weed smoker, Zoe?
Not at school. I mean, I did. I just wasn't savvy enough, though, because the first time I went to Glastonbury Festival, I thought, I'm going to try and buy some of this. This hashish. And I found a bloke, and I said, have you got any other hashish?
Oh, my God.
And he said,
Such an undercover cop there, isn't it?
Probably in my school blazer. Yeah. Dressed as an accountant. And he said, yeah, it's a tenner. I was like, that seems like a fair amount. And I got this stuff in foil. He went away. I opened it up, and I went, no, I'm no expert, but that looks like an OXO cube to me. But I couldn't be sure, because I'd spent a tenner on it, my last tenner on it.
Still smoked it.
We still had to go. Because you would, wouldn't you?
The minute she puts a flame to it, loads of gravy cuts coming out.
I'm going to decide which of your out-of-school activity goes in the box, and I think it is Zoe's inexperienced, innocent little OXO cube to represent all drugs. All in one, which I do not condone.
In the box.